everybody, welcome to my channel. Everything I say is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. So Tamika Scott of Xscape had an interview with the Queens of Cocktails, if I'm saying that right, but shout out to them. So she starts off with, I think it's Lisa Ray or Vivica asked her, where do her and her sister stand? She lets us know that they're still not speaking. We found out that Lisa Ray went up to Tamika, had a conversation with her, and Tamika says she appreciates Lisa Ray for talking to her and said that she was one of the positive people that came to her about her sister. I guess Lisa Ray can relate because her and the brat went through it over social media. So I guess Tamika can appreciate that. So Vivica said to her that time it takes time to heal, and she needs to let everybody know that she's healing and they have to respect that. So they asked if she had anything to say to her sister because they showed Tasha last interview with them telling them what she wants to say to her sister. So Tamika said that she loves her sister and she supports her sister wholeheartedly, and then she breaks down crying. They said, is there anything you want to say to your sister? She said, I want to tell her I wish the best for her and to love herself, and don't let nobody stop you from being who you are, because you were who you are before him. Who do y'all think him is? In my opinion, it's Latasha's husband, Rocky, allegedly. Okay. She told her to always, she's always going to be a star with or without him. Another him, y'all. She said to love yourself. It's about you. She said it's not about me or the group, and to love yourself because you deserve the best. So in my opinion, there's definitely some underlying with Latasha Scott's husband and Tamika, and maybe the way he's treating Latasha. But to me, Latasha chose her side. Latasha's seems like one of those traditional women. She gonna side with her man, and that's that. Okay. Hopefully it is not to the detriment of her, but she seems like that type. But hopefully her and Tamika can come back together. I mean, there has been some damage done, I have to say, but hopefully they could come back together. So they end up talking about the show SWV and Xscape, the Queens of R&B. Tamika said that she will not be doing a second season, and if she could do it all over again, she wouldn't have did this show. She said she feels like business messed up the friendship with her and with the group in SWV. She mentions Candy saying something about top billing, and she feels like business should not have been discussed on the show. It should have been discussed between managers. Now, I can agree with you on that for sure, because I feel like if that was not on TV, y'all could have had a better show. And y'all could have just worked on your performance and get prepared for the shows or the tours. But that's just my opinion. She said they never disrespected SWV. They never talked about their clothes and things like that. I guess she's throwing shots to say that SWV was talking about their clothes and things like that. And she said what they were speaking was facts. Was she trying to say something by that? But anyway. She said that the show did not promote her cookbook or seasonings, although Tiny used both of them.
Sounds like she was
On
promised
the
something that
episode.
they ain't come through with it.
She said she would not participate in season 2, which I mentioned earlier. She said she still loves SWV and respect them. She said they are talented. She said, but they couldn't get the business together. She said she feels like the show would have stayed the course and the producers and directors would have all been in the same mind. The show would have been a better show. But from what I understand, even Candy said that they cut out so much stuff. And this is what they came up with. And it really messed up, because this could have been like a great, great moment between two girl groups that's been in the business for over 30 years. It could have been a really great moment. And I'm going to be honest, watching the show and seeing you guys bicker back and forth, it was kind of disappointing. But drama sells, as they say. You know what I'm saying? But with that, had y'all got over y'all drama and triumphed, that would have been dope too. But anyway, we got to move on because the show is over. It is what it is. So they let Tamika talk about her song with Method Man. She said that it was actually an old song she wrote years ago. It was supposed to be for a mixtape. And she said when she listened to it again, it made her feel like it's about her, and she's not going to let the drama bother her. She said if nobody else going to celebrate her, she's going to celebrate herself, which is what the song is pretty much about. So they asked her, what does she got coming up? She says she has her 8 spices, her cookbook. Claudia lets her know that the people in the comments are really supporting her and that they saw through what happened on the show and they could see the real Tamika. She says she has a Christmas movie coming out and she's still touring with the group Xscape S3. And she said until her sister wants to come back to support the group, interesting, support the group, she said, because she's working on her gospel album. And she also promotes her daughter's EP. Oh, that was a quick interview. I thought it would be a little more in depth. I actually never watched the Queens of Cocktail before, so I can just tell you Tamika Scott brought me to that show. But I also feel like, again, there's this underlying thing between Tasha, her husband, and Tamika. Something is really up. The fact that Tamika put out those receipts alone says a lot of the things that may have gone on between them. But because she was the younger sister and protecting her sister, it never came to light. But this show brought that little bit to light. At the end of the day, family is family, but family will do it to you the worst. Speaking from experience. But if they could come back together as sisters, it would be great. But I feel like it's not going to be no good unless Rocky is out the picture. And we know Tasha ain't going nowhere. She going to stand by her man. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. Hit that notification bell so you know when my next video uploads. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.